Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Last time we were working with Applied Energistics, getting some auto crafting set up, and we have a bunch of different things set up. As you can see, I've built out the house a little bit. I might actually end up moving it back to like here, just to make it a little bit more even on the platform, and that'll give us more room to work with in here. I don't know yet, but we set up some auto crafting for crystal growth chambers and all of these interfaces, and just general auto crafting. So things are actually really nice. We still need to worry about power, but that will be probably another day. Today I want to start looking into starting to get a little bit of Thaumcraft done. Nothing too major. And then we're going to just kind of jump around and do quests. So the main thing I want to make from Thaumcraft today is the thermometer. Yeah, this guy, the thermometer. There we go. That's what it is. We need 2 shards, 2 gold, and a glass. Pretty easy. Do we have any shards? I do not believe that these shards will work, but we might as well check. We also have 13 earth shards. How do we get earth shards? I know recipe, earth infused dust, hammering grass. So all of these shards come from a different thing. So like hammering ice will give you water shards, TNT is entropy shards, grass blocks is the earth shards. What are the other ones? Because some of them are a little bit more complicated. Nether brick is fire shards, and sandstone slabs and stone slabs are air and order shards. Order shards are probably the easiest to get, but I don't know if they're going to be like the best to use. We found last time in the nether, because we also went to the nether to get the this wood color, right? Did we do that? Yeah, I think we did. This dark wood planks. We discovered that, well, there's a lot of stuff there that we discovered something in the there's a lot of structures and stuff in this world. We discovered one in particular that was in the nether that it looked like it had a wisp spawner on it. So that's good to keep in mind. Let's do this and let's see. Okay, the gluttony shards do not work, but the earth shards will. So we have a thermometer now. What use is this? Well, we can scan stuff now. And scanning stuff is going to give us research aspects, and well, we need to scan a lot of stuff. I'm going to do most of the scanning off camera. A lot of Thaumcraft I'm going to do off camera because, well, it's kind of boring. But we are going to need this table. We're not going to need the wand quite yet, but we're going to need an ink sac and some other stuff. So I'm going to get something set up today so that I can work on it off camera. I want to see agromancy. Okay. Components, ores, recall stones, protection. So we might want to do a little bit of research. I wish I could remember the order. For now, I'm going to set this in here. We can move that later. We're going to need glass bottle. And I'm trying to think of what the stuff I know is. Permutatio is good. Oh, I can't scan in the inventory. That's a pain. In some versions of Thaumcraft, you can scan from the inventory. This I'm gonna have to do this. So we have vacuous, which makes me wonder which version this is. Let's see, research. Does this still have Saxum? We can't get stone bricks. Doesn't seem to. Alright, let's see. Chest should have vacuous. Furnace? Fire. Compacting drawers are going to be complicated. Most of this stuff is going to be complicated. So I'm trying to think of what might be something relatively easy to get permutatio is change. Let's see, things like, I don't think we can get wood yet. That's air, herba, life. I believe eggs would be something good to scan. How about netherwort? I'm gonna have to look into what all is gonna be good to scan right away. Okay, so standard hardened clay does stuff, but not any of the others, of course. So I'm gonna scan stuff between episodes, but for now, I want to see. We're not gonna have to do any of the minigame. Okay, never mind then. I don't think we need the research table then. Let me see. Research table. We can use the research table will be useful. We'll need black ink, feather, and a bottle to make the scribing tools. That is usually pretty useful to make. We'll probably end up making it at some point, just because we're gonna want to get a lot of different aspects, and we're gonna want very certain, like very specific aspects sometimes. So changing what we have is gonna be important. Basically, you can use the research table to invest points into other things by using, so for example, dirt gave us Terra. I know for a fact that Terra and Ordo is vitreous. If we wanted to get more vitreous for whatever reason, we could use a point of Terra and a point of Ordo to get the vitreous. So that's what the research table is used for. By the way, these guys really watch weeds. I had set up this last time, and I had some crop sticks here, and I had them all ready to go because all the red flowers were up and running, and I just put the double crop sticks in between them, not really thinking about anything, and weeds sprouted in every single one, and they spread, and they overtook this entire plot. So we lost all of those red flower seeds, and luckily I had plenty left, but yeah, don't let weeds take over. That being said, I've started growing sugarcane as well. Eventually I'll get to the soybeans. I'll probably demolish the wheat crop at some point, but for the time being, it's okay. So thermometer, we're gonna get a whole bunch of shard slivers, and that's gonna open up other stuff. Scholar's lens can be inserted into goggles revealing. While using the Scholar's lens, the goggles will scan all items to see. Oh, cool. Can I see how to make that? No. So it's gonna be something I have to research. And Thaumcraft Horizons is right here. It looks like it's like, I don't even know. But yeah, so I'm going to need to get a lot of research points. What I'll probably do is work off camera to get all of the stuff scanned. And then next time we'll start looking at, like, we'll just go through the book and see what we can get. So today, for the rest of the episode, I want to start doing some quests. And learning to skyblock, we need to go to dimensions. That, we could go to the last millennium. That is a thing we could do, but no reason to right now. Sky Farm, modified runic matrix and one focus containment. With the creature vat and containment focus, you were on your way. Okay. Jarred cow. Wow. Okay, so we can start getting into that kind of stuff. Incubated eggs. So it looks like a lot of Thaumcraft stuff. Multi-farms, I don't really want to make today. Mob breeding, don't really want to make that today. So let's see Storage Wars. Actually, let's see fermentation, top tier generation. I do believe with that we need, we would need a, what's it called? Bedrockium. So let's see culinary generator times 64. Requires transfer node hyper energy, which requires bedrockium, which is, there's two ways to make it. A block of bedrockium is an octuple compressed cobblestone smelted. That would be an easy way, or we can use a block of diamond with quadruple and triple compressed. So let's start working towards some of that. Now I have over here a compacting drawer, and we're gonna break it. And what we're going to do is, okay, I really wish I knew why things kept spawning over here. I know that it gets dark under the trees, but at the same time, this is ridiculous. F7. Something keeps knocking out my torches. And I don't think it's me. I get some saplings. I didn't want the saplings. Alright, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. But anyways, so we're going to need to make a couple more compacting drawers. Nothing too major there. But we're also going to make another cobblestone generator. This guy has served us well, but I want a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in here and let's see. I think it's world interaction upgrades. Yes. So we're going to teach the system how to make this. So iron pickaxe, and then just that. Now we need the iron pickaxe. Now we also need to teach it how to make sticks. So we teach it this, and then we can teach it that, hey, 2 planks, make some sticks. And then we can put all of this stuff in here. And I'm going to put it in the vanilla crafting area. And now I should be able to say, hey, make me a pick. I already have a pick. Okay. Now let's get some lapis. And we'll set the recipe. Let's get like 4 lapis. I moved all the rest of the items with the ME chest. That was pretty easy. So let's move all that stuff, and let's say, let us say make these. And now, I'm not sure. Unlike previous versions, you are now required to upgrade. So cobblestone generation, the node placing multiple interaction upgrades will increase the speed. Okay, so let's make, I don't know, let's make 10. So it's gonna take a lot of stuff. It's fine. It'll take a second. But this way we can make cobblestone generation. And let's see, do we have them? Cool. So do I have any transfer nodes in here? I should, yes. And let's see, compacting. I forget that let's switch this back. I don't like this actually, so let's keep them the same. So compacting drawer. How bad of this is it? How bad is it to make this? Stone and a drawer. So compacting drawers. Let's teach this pistons. And let's see, a normal drawer. Let's teach it chests. And then we'll take a chest and we're going to teach it like that. Oops, I wanted that pattern. Alright, so we have drawer, chest, piston. And then we're going to need stone. Eventually we're going to automate stone. That will probably be relatively soon. But for the time being, meh, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much to me. So we should be able to say, hey, make a compacting drawer. And we need more blank patterns. So let's see, craft 20 of them? No, we're missing some. Okay, let's craft 10. Still missing glass. Do we have any more glass? Probably not. That is, again, one of the things I need to automate relatively soon. So while we're waiting on that, let's decide where we're going to put this. So what we're going to do is... Did I get the compacting drawer? I don't even know. Let's get one. And let's see. Cobblestone, compressed double, triple, quadruple. Okay. That should be fine. That should be good enough for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. You know what? Let's do this down here. Because we can set up an interface at some point with this. So do lava and water. Actually, let's put it over here. So we're gonna do water, lava. Replace these torches. And then transfer node. We'll go here with compacting drawer. And then compacting drawer there. But we'll get to that one in a second. Actually, let's pick this guy up. I'm going to put the transfer node here. Compacting drawer there. And just to make sure, double compress. No, I don't want that. I want this to be cobblestone. And we're going to put everything in there that we can. And then I have some triple compress. So what we're going to do with this is there translocators? No. So we're going to need another transfer node. That's fine. We might want a filter as well. So let's get transfer node. And let's get a filter. Filters are pretty simple to make. I just need some string, which I should have at least a little bit in here. Yep. And we're gonna just do this and make a filter. And then I'm gonna right click and say, actually, I'm gonna come down here. We're gonna take one of the double compressed out. We're gonna right click and say double compressed. So now if we put where to put it? Let's put it like, I guess just for now, right here. We put a transfer node. It put double compress. I don't even need the filter. But yes I do, because compressed cobblestone is going in there and it's stuck. So we turned that off. And now only double compress can go in there. So if we take that, it'll go immediately in here. And that's what I wanted to see. So all we have to do now is set up the lava generation. So we're going to need a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Easy enough. I'm going to put this one here. I also need a stack of cobblestone. And now the only problem with this is it's not going to keep normal cobblestone. In fact, it's not going to do it at all, really. Because it's going to constantly try to get a double compress. So as soon as it gets 81 cobblestone, it's going to try to push all of it into the other side. But that's okay. This is not my main cobblestone source. This is. So we just need water. Where's the closest water source? Oh, right over here in my kitchen. which I brought all the other stuff over just because why not. So let's put this down here, and we'll start making double compressed cobblestone and triple compressed and however many compressed we want. So we do this, and it's going to do 2 to 10 at a time. So it's going to be relatively quick. As you can see, it's making a compressed cobblestone pretty much every second. And then it's just coming over here, and it's going to be double compressed, and it's not too bad. We can always upgrade it later. It's just iron, sticks, and lapis. So like if we want to make another, I don't know, another 10, we're missing a lot of iron. So let's see how much iron we have. Well, we might be able to do something with this, so let's see. We have a lot of iron. Now this is like all the iron I have currently, but this is going to give us a lot of cobblestone. So world interaction upgrade, another 10, no problem. It'll craft those. It'll take it a minute, but it'll craft them, and we can start working towards getting bedrockium. Now, I'm not going to go any farther with this. We could put another transfer node and filter quadruple compressed, and do let's see, quad, quintuple, and sextuple. That'd be cool, but not needed. So this will increase the speed, and now it's going to be twice as fast. Now there is a quest down here for the hoarding that is to get 4 quadruples. We'll get more. We'll get more later, but for now, it's okay. So let's take a look at, let's do Storage War. Let's see if there's anything in Storage War that we can do pretty easily. Sorting storage. Let's look at the tool storage. The oak tool rack. Oak tool rack. So this should be pretty easy to make. It is incredibly easy to make. Do I have slabs in my AE system? I should. I have slabs somewhere, so let's look at, yes. Okay, so let's make an oak tool rack. There we go. Easy enough. And what I'm going to do is, for the time being, I'm going to put this like right, actually, I wonder, let's look up tool rack. Hey, there's a dark wood. Let's make that. So we're gonna need 2 sets of these. And then can we do this? No, of course not. All right. So the oak one can go in there. That was the quest. We're also gonna get a purple heart clock. That's kind of cool. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's tiny. I didn't realize it was tiny. Okay. I don't really want that. That makes noise. Oh, I wanted the dark tool rack, so let's put it right here. We might not want it to be the dark, but anyways, this, we can do one of these. We can put our crossbow and our bolts, and pretty much anything else we want to put there. So bucket I'm going to use a lot, but maybe the Britannia. And this way we can clean up our inventory a little bit, and we have it access to us. So what I might do is I might put like Britannia tools here, general tools, machining tools, maybe weapons here, Thaumcraft stuff, wherever it's going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a door this way, to be perfectly honest, because but you get the gist. So that opened up armor storage, armor stands. So let's take a look at how difficult this is. It probably is not that difficult. Not at all. Alright, and we're going to get a potion shelf. That is, of course, purple. I don't care about the armor stand, but I'll put the potion shelf down. The blue and purple actually doesn't look too bad. We'll look into it. I'm going to keep that there for now. Actually, let's replace it with the oak. Because the oak is going to stand out just a little bit more. Let's put it here. And, well, give me that. So I might find something to do. that with. Make more tool racks. Those are really easy to make. Make a couple of them and have some fun with it. So those were easy quests. What else do we have? What does it say? Now that we have our tools neatly sorted, I'll pretend I don't see that messy chest. Hey, I've got an AE system. It's not that well, okay, I still have a lot of mess over there, but it's not that messy. Let's get a filing cabinet. We're going to need one of these. So a filing cabinet should be pretty easy. Yeah, incredibly easy. And it's going to give us 3 more. Cool. So we're going to be using these later for... these things are really good at storing armor, but they're also really good at storing seeds. So we're going to use it for that. I can put this down, and then we can take all of these seeds, like, you know, all of these blue Agricraft seeds that don't stack. We can put them all in here, and they do. They all fit. And this has pretty insane amounts of storage. So yeah, this is going to be like ideal for all of our storage needs. And I have 3 of them. So yeah, that's cool. They're also really good for bees. But as long as they have the same ID. So if you take a look at, for example, a drone. So there's a lot of drones, and you're going to have a lot of different ones. But the only difference between all of them is not the ID number. So they're all 4988. It's the like metadata type stuff, which makes all these different. So the filing cabinets are going to be used greatly for bees. We'll probably have a cabinet for all the different types of bees, and we'll probably have a cabinet for extra seed storage, just so I don't have to 10 stuff again. So yeah, that is kind of awesome. I never thought about using them for bees. So let's see, what else do we have that we can make that would be pretty easy? Casting storage. Casting frame. Okay, let's take a look at this. The casting frame is just, oh wow, that's incredibly easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's the casting frame. So it's used in fluid transposers and filled with metals to create storage blocks. Cool. But we got some fancy lanterns, which I'm going to use those probably for lighting this area. I don't know how much, I don't like the torches to be perfectly honest, but I don't know how I'm going to set this up. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. So there's all those quests. Gosh, we're like 70% complete with this. Infinite storage, so deep storage unit. This is actually something that's going to take a while to make. I wonder how bad it is. It requires resonant energy cell frame. That's pretty bad. So we'll get to that later. Let's see, what else do we have? Routers, item router. How bad is this? That's not terrible, but I need 2 ender pearls and some blaze powder. We might have to go to the end or something and go farm enderman at some point, but meh, we're good right now. This is doing good. Yep. So one of these turns into an Eye of Ender. And let's complete more quests. Because that's all I'm doing is just going through and completing quests. I don't have any desire to use most of this stuff, just because I don't really know what most of it does. Item routers I think are pretty powerful, but not really something I want to do. It basically gives you another way of moving inventories. But I'm going to use ME, so who cares? So let's see, this also has router upgrade, item router. Okay, so let's look up item router. So I believe it's the bandwidth and the speed boost, right? Bandwidth and speed boost, yes. So speed boost is cake and sugar. And then this is blaze powder. Okay, I think we can do this. So cake is going to require some milk, sugar. So let's see, we have a little bit of sugar. We have 1, 2, 3. We have some fresh milk. Will this work? I don't think it does. No. I think I tried that before. I don't remember why we had to make cake, but we did, and it didn't work. So we need... how many sugar is it? So it's 4 plus 2. So we're going to need to go harvest some of these guys over here, which it's fine. Kind of why they're here. I didn't mean to do that, but... so 4 plus 2. So it's 6. We're going to need an egg and some milk. And then blaze powder. So most of it shouldn't be too bad. We're going to go ahead and do this quest, and then we're probably going to call the episode. I think next time we're going to get back into... we're going to get back into making a lot of, like, machines and that kind of stuff. And continue automating all of our applied energistics. Now, do I have some more buckets? I have 1 bucket. Can I have 1 more bucket? 3 buckets. So we'll get 3 buckets of milk and make a cake. Because we can get an egg pretty easily from Mr. Chicken here. So 1, 2, ow. So we have to wait for a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad though. God, bees we need to get into sooner or later. Probably sooner rather than later, but we'll get there. There's so much to do. So let's get this stuff in here. And we can probably make the item router, was it the bandwidth? Yes. So we can go ahead and make that one at least. Upgrades. So there might be more after this, but probably not. Now how long is the cooldown for these guys? Also, glass. I kind of forgot about the glass in here. Let's get a stack of wheat cooking up, because we're gonna need more food relatively soon. I guess that's something else I should probably work towards, is getting food automated sooner rather than later, just because it's easier. Alright, so let's see if the cows are ready to be milked again. Hopefully they are. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do, and I'm noticing if I can do it right here. Let's put 1, 2. Let's see. Turn our jetpack on. I'm gonna go down underneath here. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. We need 1 more. 8. So what I'm doing is I want to make a ball of moss for my axe. Alright, I can't milk them yet, so we'll come back in a little bit. I can't remember how long it takes for them to do that, to replenish the milk. It sounds like nasty or something, but we need 1 more. Is there any other way? Vine balls, okay. So let's just go back over there, and I just want a ball of moss so that I can make this enduring hatchet replenish, which all we have to do is this, and so. Okay. So let's head back over here. I actually want to come over here to make the vine, the moss ball, even though I left everything in the stupid AA system. Something else we're gonna want, not super soon, but we're gonna eventually want some wireless crafting. So ball of moss. There we go. Let's dump all this glass in there. I'm gonna have to move things around a little bit too, but that all will come. This has 2 modifiers remaining, so let's do that. And now we'll slowly replenish. Let's fly over here. I want to get a couple more cows. Because, yeah, that will make things like this a little bit easier. Alright, so... And there we go. Cool. Got the bucket of milk. So this should be pretty much all we need to finish this quest, and... Oh, I need the bucket. Okay, so, item router, this guy, do that. I only want to keep 1, and then, like so. So there is both of those items, and we can claim the reward. Which, again, I don't really care about. So that is that quest line. There's a handful of things left to do in this section. We'll probably do it as we go. Let's do one last thing, because if we have, let's see, how many do you need? 4. 4 quadruple. Let's see if how much this is made in the time that it took to do all that other stuff. We have 6. Yeah, we have 6. So this is working just fine. That's plenty fast enough for me, for now anyways. So let's manually submit this and claim the reward. So Cobble Madness is completed. Probably does a lot more stuff later, but we have a reward bag of, a legendary reward bag. Let's see what we get. Jaded Amaranthus, Mystical Black Flower, Mystical Red Flower, Mystical Blue Flower. Cool. So the Jaded Amaranthus actually gives you flowers. You can plant it on the ground and it will provide you the flowers instead of the petals. So that is actually really nice. Red goes there, black goes there. The Jaded Amaranthus can go in here. We might use that. It does require mana to generate the flowers, but it's better than floral fertilizer. So there's that. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. Next time we're going to automate a little bit more over here, and maybe start looking at getting more power. That could be a thing. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!